Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the top 5 upcoming animes in the fall. And to start the list off at number 5, it's Fate Grand Order Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia. That's a really long title. It is written by Kinoko Nasu, the studio is Cloverworks, and it's licensed by Aniplex of America, and it is scheduled to come out October 5th, 2019, so mark your calendars if you're excited. This series surrounds the 7th Holy Grail War, which in most of the Fate series does surround the Holy Grail or Holy Grail War, and it's really exciting to see because you see new characters and also the action scenes, which I'm a huge fan of the action scenes. They are so cool. It's like the movements are so smooth and fast, but it's also very hard-hitting, and the different shots of these scenes are really cool. And in a lot of the Fate series, you do see Saber a lot, you see Archer, you see Lancer, but in the Fate Grand Order, you see a lot of different kind of characters like Gilgamesh, you see Merlin, you see all the other characters that you may have never seen in your life, but they are there, and they are very different from one another, which is very exciting. At number 4 is High Score Girl 2, which of course is the second season of High Score Girl. This series is written by Rensuke Oshikiri, it is published by Square Enix, and it is licensed by Netflix. And I really like the series, especially the first season. But if you're not familiar with the series, it's about a boy named Yaguchi who is literally addicted to video games. He plays at home or he goes to the arcade and spends hours there. He is so addicted to them that he is literally known to be really good at it since he spends so much of his time playing. Until he finally met his match when he played Street Fighter against a girl named Ono, who is a prim and proper girl from a very wealthy family and who actually doesn't look like she'd ever play video games, but she just happens to be very good at it. So Ono beats him and he finds her to be a rival, but their rivalry turns into a friendship and their friendship turns into a romance, which is really cute because the romance isn't even over the top. It's very subtle, pretty much innocent since they are still very young, but you see them grow up in this series and it's so nice to see how they slowly develop these feelings for each other. But Ono ends up leaving to America, which leaves her very sad because she likes Yaguchi, and Yaguchi feels sad because he loses a rival, but also he loses a friend and someone he thought highly of. But as life moves on, Yaguchi still plays video games, but he ends up meeting a girl named Hidaka who goes to his school, and she ends up falling for him because she enjoys watching him play video games, even though she doesn't play video games at all. She doesn't know anything about it, and she's never actually been good at it if she tried. But even though Hidaka ends up falling for him, Ono comes back and the love triangle is formed. At number 3 is Sword Art Online Alicization War of Underworld. This series is from the studio A1 Pictures and it is licensed by Aniplex of America, and this too comes out in October. I should just say that all of these series that I'm going to say today comes out in October. But if you are not familiar with the Sword Art Online series, it started off when people were very into this virtual reality game but end up getting stuck in there, and if you die in the game, you die in real life. That's scary. But Sword Art Online Alicization is a little bit different because our protagonist Kirito, who is the protagonist for all of the seasons, is back in the virtual reality game, but it's like he grew up in the game. So he grew up with two friends, Yu-Gi-Oh and Alice, but Alice gets taken away, so him and Yu-Gi-Oh set out to find her. But by the end of part 1 of Sword Art Alicization, something happened within the battle, leaving Kirito to be somewhat of an empty shell, which you will see going into the next season. But what I found interesting is that it's going to be like Alice is going to have to save Kirito because Kirito just seems like he doesn't even know what is going on anymore. He just seems lifeless. At number 2 is Shokugeki no Somo Shin no Sada, or Food Wars The Fourth Plate, which I'm so excited for. To be completely honest with you guys, I have to have food at hand when I watch this series because the food literally looks so good. Like, it makes me hungry every time I watch it. But if you've never seen Food Wars or you're not very familiar with it, it is written by Shogo Yasukawa, the studio is JC Staff, and it's licensed by Sentai Filmworks, and it comes out in October. As I said, all of these come out in October. October coming in with good anime. But this series is about a boy named Soma who helps his father in the family restaurant, and Soma wants nothing more than to become the head chef of the family restaurant. But his father ends up closing the store, which obviously Soma's like, what the heck, Dad? Like, why? But his father had a reason to, because he wants to go and explore more of the culinary world and, improve on his skills. But his dad ends up sending Soma to a culinary school, which Soma was like, I don't need to go to the school. Like, he didn't even want to go to the school, and he thought he was too good for the school until he met the students. But he finds out that there's a lot to improve on and a lot to learn, because a lot of the students there are as good as him or even better. What I'm looking forward to this season is just seeing Soma grow more into becoming the chef he wants to be, but also the food. Like, the food looks so good. I'm so excited to see what different creations are going to be made for this 4th season. Like, if you watch the season continuously, like, there might be a point where you just watched it for so long that you can start smelling it through the screen. Like, is that weird? Like, that's happened to me. Or maybe I was just like very delusional and very hungry. I don't know. But it's a good series, and if you haven't seen it, you guys should definitely check it out. And at number 1 is Boku no Hero Academia, or My Hero Academia Season 4, which I'm so excited for. If you're not familiar with the Boku no Hero Academia series, it is written by Kohei Horikoshi and it's published by Viz Media and Shueisha. And yes, it comes out in October. The series overall is about a world where around 80% of people are born with quirks, which technically are superpowers. And some of the people with these quirks end up becoming heroes to fight off the villains. But the story is surrounding this one boy named Midoriya who wants nothing more than to become a hero like his all-time favorite hero, All Might. This guy. But Midoriya soon finds out that he was born without a quirk, which literally crushes his dreams in becoming a hero. Like, he was so heartbroken, he was crying, it made me cry, I was like, no! But later on, he meets All Might, and All Might sees him as the successor of the power that he has, which gives Midoriya a chance to enroll to UA High School, which is an academy that has a well-known hero training program that really just trains these kids to become heroes. And in the 3rd season, Class 1A was able to get their hero license to do, the basic hero jobs. What I'm excited for Season 4 is just seeing Midoriya grow, because from Season 1 to now, Season 3 to soon Season 4, you see him grow and become more aware of his powers. And also we saw that since Season 1, Bakugo had some hatred towards Midoriya for some reason. But we find out the reason, and in Season 3, they become proper rivals after really just fighting it out and talking it out and really understanding each other. Which is why I'm so excited for Season 4, because now we can see that Bakugo and Midoriya can finally grow together against each other as rivals, but grow together as heroes. And that is just so satisfying to see, and I'm so excited for this season. So those are the top 5 upcoming animes that I'm excited to see in the fall. If there are any animes in the fall that you guys are excited to see that I didn't have on my list, comment them down below, because I'm always excited to see new animes. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!